In this video, I'm going to show you how to save an InDesign file as a JPEG. Now this is kind of an unusual thing to do because JPEGs can only have one page and InDesign files are usually meant to be multi-page things like books, but saving your file as a JPEG or exporting it as a JPEG is a good way to share one page or 2 pages. For this project, I want you to save your cover pictures as JPEGs, and I want you to save your favorite spread as a JPEG, so that way you can save it to or upload it to the first draft discussion, and we can get a quick general idea of what or impression of what your book's about. So this is how you do it. You're going to go to File. Instead of Save, you go to Export. Now we have a bunch of options. I have it to PDF, and you'll need that later for the final draft. Next, but instead, right now, you're going to choose JPEG. Then you can name it whatever you want, but for the cover, I suggest you name it Cover, because that'll make it easier to find. And now, it's going to ask you if you want to save it as pages or spreads and which page you want, because it can only save one page at a time. If you hit all, it will save all of your pages as individual pages. Right now we just want the first page, so the first page is just page 1, and your covers will be page 1, and then we hit export. Okay, the next thing we want to do is pick our favorite spread and save that as a JPEG. So I'm going to do that. File, Export. Now I'm going to go to, JPEG is already saved. I'm just going to do this first spread because I like how that turned out, and I'm going to do spread and keep track of where it's being saved. But I'm going to save this one to the desktop so it'll be easier to find afterwards. Let's hit save, and now I'm going to do spreads because I wanted to save this spread, and I wanted to save page 2 and 3. So that should save, in this range, 2 and 3 should save these two, and it should save them as a spread and not just as one page. Well, what it will do is save the spread as one long page, as opposed to if I did pages, it would save them each as their own page. So let's hit export. Okay, and now if I go to Finder, or if you have a PC, wherever you find your documents there. So look, this spread is now one spread. It's one page, and I want you to upload this one spread, your favorite spread that you've worked on, and your cover to the discussion so we can get an impression of your book. And also make sure to save your InDesign file and attach your InDesign file to the discussion so I can look at your books and give you feedback. If you have any questions, please let me know.